Hey folks, PCoutcast here, back with more Tower of Time. So we have the money. No, we actually don't have the money. Never mind. We don't have the money or the blueprints to upgrade the armory or the magic tower. So we can't actually upgrade our guys anymore. Everybody's maxed out at level 4. I think I've got pretty much the best gear they can have at the moment. Now he's only got 1 purple. She's got 2. He's got 4. He's doing well. Right, so carrying on, we haven't actually accomplished that much yet of the living quarters. And we're about to walk into what we think is potentially a ambush? Question mark? I guess we'll see. So I'm pretty excited. My wife and I went out and bought a whole bunch of vegetables and fruits and stuff like that to plant. We got like, it was the first year that we're doing a little garden in the back. So we got like peppers, sweet peppers, hot peppers, cantaloupes, watermelons, onions and potatoes and mint and parsley and cauliflowers and a whole bunch of stuff. Wait, what am I? Oh, yes. About to hit some gold. Yeah, anyway. Hopefully that's going to go well. We've never really grown much of anything before, so we're hoping it'll work out. Okay, so this is a nice, fairly powerful physical crossbow. Potentially later we're gonna get the ability to item forge, to upgrade items. So some of these like weaker items might actually turn out to be pretty decent. That's the one I just got. Yeah, I mean it doesn't have any like super special abilities or anything, but it's only a green. It could be upgraded to something else. Make sure you pick up all the gold. We need every penny we can get. What is this? Hello, sir. Short distance after the dark passage, the party arrives at a long-abandoned market square. Amazing. The people here built the likes of a small city within this tower. This place must have been full of life and laughter once. It's so remarkably well preserved. I half expect to see a shopkeeper set up a shop and children come rushing out from around a corner. Or ghosts. Or an avatar. The tower is ancient. All this was built long before my time, long before the land lay shattered and ruined. Can you enlighten us to exactly how much time has passed since that happened? Over 1,000 years now. If you wish to explore the past, a grand library awaits at the top of the stairs behind me. It holds an ample supply of historical volumes. And what of you, Avatar? Have you no interest in history? My history begins and ends within the confines of this tower. My duty stands independent of the past or future. I cannot afford to dwell on what was lost, only what remains, what must be protected. Besides, my understanding is that knowledge of times long gone can be dangerous, inciting acts of desperation and despair. Such mindsets can only serve to distract me from my responsibilities here. I know the nature of this duty you speak of. We truly are kindred spirits, Avatar. I'm sure. She seems afraid of the past. Yes, but if she was created, someone is responsible for what she knows. I wonder who had the power to do this. Well, whatever she is, wherever she came from, she seems to have our best interest at heart. Zoom. As your party approaches the teleportation stone, you speak to them. Your party teleports to the throne room to greet a new delegation. New delegation arrives before the crystal throne. Dwarves. The renowned race of miners and smiths. Once one among them approaches and speaks in gruff tones. Rackham. We come to aid ye with a pledge of craftwork and arms. I am Rakim, Rune Lord, son of Rogheim, master of blades and bearer of fire. Never yield in battle and never leave a comrade behind. I hope my dwarven accent is acceptable. For 10 nights, dinnae sleep a wink. Visions of this great tower and a haunting voice kept calling to me. Only when resolved to come here did I sleep once more. Have traveled deep in the bowels of many mountains. My hammer and my knowledge will be invaluable to ye. Invaluable when ye explore this tower of yours. I'm honored to join your expedition if you'll have me. Another valuable offer of support you cannot afford to refuse. You can now add Rakim, Rune Lord, to your party. Well, fantastic. We got a party of 4. Rakim has joined your party. Rakim, a Rune Lord, is a fierce frontline warrior able to wear heavy armor. Among other things, he can place elemental traps and can reduce enemy armor. Like all dwarves, he is extremely hardy and easily underestimated by an opponent unfamiliar with their martial expertise. His ancestors wrought great halls under the mountains of Artara, though their legendary mining, smelting, and smithing skills have been lost to them for many hundreds of years. He resides in the Artifactor Hall. He also brings the knowledge of Item Forge, a way to upgrade equipment. Fantastic! This hero can join your party. Upgrade counters. You've gained access to Item Forge, a unique way to customize your items. Number of possible upgrade counters. Gray boxes next to an item icon. Okay, so this green one has 3, but this purple one only has 1. Right. Okay. Depends on the item quality. Magic items, the least perfect, have the highest number of counters, while relic have the lowest. Oh, okay. Interesting. The maximum number of counters on any item is 5, although it cannot be rolled on a new item, and special actions are required to achieve that. So if we actually come across one that has 5, that's going to be the most upgradable, I imagine. Item upgrade. Cost increases with each upgrade slot used. Forging an item worthy of a legend will cost you dearly. Select a statistics you wish to improve and then click on upgrade. It is permanent and cannot be reversed. Value shows the increase of the given statistics. It depends on the base value of the statistics. The higher it is, the bigger gain from each upgrade. Okay, so he resides in the Artifactor Hall, which we do not have the ability to upgrade yet, but he can be upgraded to level 2. He probably is already at 2. What's a bet? Actually, he's already at 3. How do you like that? Ooh, did he gain a level? And I forgot to spend points? Alright. Mastery and speed. Get them both over 10. That's nice. Or up to 10 at least. Skill tree. Let's see. We could upgrade this. Party armor and magic penetration. Or greater duration. Or just increase party damage by 1. We can upgrade the totem. Heals more. Greater duration and also gives elemental resistance. Or regen mana. That's nice. This one we've already upgraded. We could go another 50 health and 10 armor and resistance. Or armor penetration, cleave, radius, damage 30. I still like the idea of using him to basically as just a decoy. So more health and so forth. I think I'm just going to upgrade that right now. We've also got Earth Fury now. Raises giant stones and hurls them at the closest enemies. Okay. We can upgrade the Ice Cloud to either do frostbite damage 5 water per second, and a duration of 8 seconds. Or duration -2, but damage +13. So its current duration is 10, does 11 damage, so it's 110 damage over 10 seconds, or it can go an additional 13. I should probably go just look at the base thing, because the mastery may change depending on gear. So it's currently doing 80. It could do 18 times 8. I have no idea what that is. 80 plus 64? 80 plus 64? So 144 instead of 80? Is that right? I think that's right. It's a big jump. Or it can cost frostbite damage. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know about that. This one I'll upgrade. And should we switch over to mana regen or just more health? Probably just more health regen. I think that's fine. All right, and you... Well, first of all, let's see. So you're a frontline fighter, eh? You're currently carrying a one-handed steel hammer and a one-handed pearl hammer. I can give you this. That is... You lose the armor penetration, but you gain critical chance and 1 might. Okay, put that on. I also have this. Gives you speed instead of might. Probably okay. This is health and mana regen. That's health, mana, and critical chance. Sure, let's do that. And I can give him a buckler or a two-handed weapon. Should I just go like full-on mega damage? Well, so you got the esoteric steel sword. That is lots of physical damage, a little bit of earth damage, some cleave and penetration. That one's got some air. That's physical and air, physical and earth, physical and air, physical and earth plus stun and 2 mastery. I like the idea of giving him a big hammer. That's about it, eh? We don't really have a lot of stuff for him. Okay, let's upgrade his attributes. So he's fairly even between might, mastery, and... Let's take a look at what his skills are. Skills are Inner Fire, enchants weapon, adding mana leech on each hit. Cool. Okay. Fire runes, places multiple runes in a selected area that activate after 3 seconds. They can do 30 fire damage, and with mastery it's 34. Radius 2. So it's basically similar to the bear traps, except it's fire damage instead of poison damage. And he's got blinds enemy in a cone, angle 90, length 5 meters, blind duration 10 seconds. That can also be upgraded quite a bit. And we've also got Fire Barrage, throws enchanted hammers, gain health for each hammer hit, increased threat, and very low cooldown. Well, that's kind of neat. So maybe something that increases mana regen? How about we just flat out max that out right now? And give him some life. And yeah, lots of might. I think that's what we're gonna do right there. So let's see, do we how do we want to upgrade these? We got the inner fire thing. This one does fire and earth and air resistance plus armor. This one increases damage. Mana per hit plus 1. 2 times for two-handed weapon. Okay. Increased radius, increased number of runes. Explosion radius also increased. Number of runes and stun duration. Stun is really nice. Like, just anything you can do to like interrupt the guy seems good because then the ranged people can fire in the background. So I think I'm going to upgrade that. Number of runes plus 1 again. So the number of runes, it was default 3, I think, right? And now it's increased it. I think it increased it to 4. If I remove that, is that going to let me know? Yeah. Currently 3. This is going to increase the area radius, increase... What is the... How come it says stun duration 5 seconds? This one doesn't say anything about stun. No, it does not. Okay. So I upgraded that one. Let's do this. Damage or resistance? Damage or resistance? I think we're just gonna go more damage all the way. And more damage again. What's his alignment? Currently at 0. Everybody else is up a bit. Okay. Blacksmith? No. Barracks. Can I train? I can't train him up because we don't have the thing. I'm getting up there to money though. Alright. Yeah. This should be cool. We got our 4 guys now to start out. What is with the welcome statue? A strange statue made of light and mist floats above the pedestal. It does not speak, but smiles warmly at your companions. There is an inscription at its base. Welcome to the market square. May your trades be always profitable and fair. If you wish to request a guarantor of truth for your transaction, please contact Administrator Krissa. Interesting. Oh, there's some enemies. And then there's something over here, and then there's a library? Grand Library. Warmest salutations to all who seek enlightenment. Please note that taking any book from this premises without written permission from the curator, marked by that curator's seal, will result in immediate and irrevocable expulsion. Okay, so there's nothing there. There's some gold over here. And that's it. We got to the other side of this, and a little bit more gold. Okay, so there's enemies in there. And here's more enemies there. The heck are those? And there's another forge. I have no idea what these things even are. They look like they might be undead, but they could be constructs too. Okay, let's save. And do some damage. They are constructs. They don't have a lot of health. Construct Guard, Construct Crossbowman, and Blade Master. Defend 2 mana orbs against the large group of Construct Blade Masters, Crossbowmen, and Guards. If you let them support each other, they will decimate your party. New battle mode, Defend mana orbs. Enemies here are trying to destroy mana orbs. When all are destroyed, the fight is lost. So I need to keep fighting them off and protect the nodes? I guess there's going to be like a certain number of them attacking once we've wiped them all out. Okay, so there's two mana orbs. Defend mana orbs. In this combat mode, you need to defend mana orbs. If all of them are destroyed, the fight will be lost. Enemies are set to destroy them at any cost. They will switch to your companions only if they receive some damage. Use this to your advantage. Do not try to attack all enemies at once. The groups are usually larger or stronger. Let them focus on the orbs, which have significant health, while you snipe those enemies that pose the highest threat to the orbs. Okay. How much health are we talking? It's only 800, it's not that great. Now I would like you to use the Ent over here. I guess you should probably be on move and attack as well. Hey, if you could just like come over here, it'd be great. Oh, is he attacking with crossbow? Yeah. Can you go and deal with him? Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Throws things, blinds. Let's try blinding everybody. Don't worry about that, man. Let's come back over here. You are a blade master? Come back over here. I want you to jump in and hit all those guys. Perfect. Nice. Well, the Ent can go and deal with them. And you can attack him. And you can also attack him. Perfect, thank you very much. Let's see. No, I want the other guy, thank you. Let's use some fire runes on these guys. Did that not literally not do a damn thing? Oh, there you go. Cool. Can you guys focus on this guy? They're just jumping around, and this guy can blind. He can also do inner fire. Let's try that out. Hey, the Ent went down, but he also took the other guys out. Well done. I'd like you to go and attack him. Actually, you know, if you could just use the fire barrage, that'd be great. Bam! And you can heal yourself up. That would be great. I don't think he actually did anything. Not really. Well, that's it. That wasn't too bad. Oceanic steel greaves of fortification. So that one is done. Real chest with some new featherweight steel gloves of twitching and an enchant scroll. Ephemeric chains 1 applies 20% slow for 10 seconds and has 3% chance to daze. Okay, so old book. Time disputes. What is time? Is it an anchor that defines our place and purpose in life and when our life ends? It just drops its chain in the sea of eternity? Or is it a canvas on which the universe is painted, our lives as tiny specks of color? While you find this interesting, this is neither the time nor the place to engage in such philosophical matters. Treatise on Modern Commerce. Your companions find a thick tome that must be at least 2,000 pages long. They open it at a random page. The essence of trade is equality. One must not profit from exclusivity of his trade. It is all as it will create economical imbalance, disastrous in the long run. One must value his time and consumed resources accordingly. For this purpose, we created fair judges, impartial and always objective in their judgment. They are locked in serpent stone and have been distributed to all major commerce centers. Okay, a wooden door. This book has a series of drawings of strange animals locked in enclosures. Some of them look very fierce, and your champions are surprised to see people standing close by, often with children. Ha ha, it's a zoo. A curious book. Your party tries to take a book that looks particularly interesting, but it seems to be attached to the shelf. When they try to pull harder, they hear a click, and then a loud rumbling in the distance. The secret passage has been opened. Oh, nice. What the hell is that thing? Some kind of serpent? Okay, so this is just down from where we were, right? And there's a wooden door. There's a wooden door locked and barred on the other side. Okay, so we need a key, I assume. Should we upgrade something in the forge? There you go. You don't have anything high quality yet, so there you go. You got that. Ooh, you got an enchantment slot, +2 damage. Nice. Gotta go all the way around. Burial remains. Oh, there's a bunch of gold. These buried remains are starting to crystallize. Perhaps this was another villager that escaped Sleeth. Only 2 be caught here and killed. So what's going to happen when we go in here? Like, what is the statue of commerce exactly? Snake statue. Secret area found. 1010 plus 232 equals 521. 45 times 12 equals 7. Another speaking statue. Since someone went to greater lengths to keep the statue hidden, I gather it's more powerful than the others. Be cautious, everyone. But that math doesn't add up. It's speaking nonsense. I wonder if it can even hear us at all. My hearing is exemplary, thank you. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? 16 divided by 26 equals 3. Who are you? What is your purpose here? I am a guarantor of truths and the fairest statue of all. What are these truths you are guaranteeing? The most important truths of all, of course, the truths of commerce. I guarantee that exchange rates are accurate and that goods traded are valued properly in exchange for a negligible commission. I am essential to the stability of trade within the tower. By my will alone, the foundation of a strong economy exists. Now be gone. I am busy. Unless you have gold, do you wish to invest? Invest? Okay. Current rate of return stands at 7.8% compound per annum. How much do you wish to invest? 100 gold. Ken puts the gold onto a narrow plate at the base of the statue. This plate opens and the money disappears into a dark chamber below. Clinking and rattling sounds echo deep below the floor for many moments until they eventually trail off to silence. You have invested in the 10-year bond at 7.8% compound per annum, minus the $250 gold administrative fee. You'll receive 530 gold in the year 1010 AS. Please return upon maturation. A decade? You don't mean to say you really expect us to return this place in 10 years? I warned you against mixing finances and serpents. Please return upon maturation. Honorless thieving scoundrel, give us back our gold. Please return upon maturation. Well, the elf did try to warn us. Snake bow. That is like full-on physical damage and 20% health increase, critical chance, life steal. So we just lost a bunch of money. That's what we're saying. That's terrible. A lesser scroll, 2 attribute points. Who? Him? King gains 2 attribute points. Alright. More speed? More speed! Please return upon maturation. Anything else? I don't see... Oh, storage area. This place looks like an old storage area. There are some containers here, but still empty. Or they are all empty. Okay, so we got a combat here. We've got a battle there, a battle there. There's a chest right beyond this one. There's the Grand Library just over there. Right. I guess we're gonna have to fight these guys. Can I open this? Door to library. Ha ha! Would you look at this door? A mastercraft of dark gold if ever I saw one. Nigh unbreakable. I wish I had a diamond chisel so I could chip off a piece to show to my brothers. What is it with you dwarves always wanting to break or dismantle things? I'm truly perplexed on how your cities stood as long as they did. Well, Sir Druid, I guess ye can say it's just our nature. We want to understand whatever we come into contact with. Among my folks, it said we were the greatest craftsmen in all Atara. We built wonders from metal and gears, steam-powered machines that ran by themselves, furnaces that never went out, even flying machines of metal that could move people. When I were a wee laddie, my father taught me how to make small mechanisms from gears and springs, but it's nothing compared to what the stories tell. They say my kind could move the mountains. I came here to find out if those tales be telling the truth or telling lies. Then you'll be happy to hear the tales of your people are true. We saw a vision with our own eyes. The land was once indeed home to the steam machine you speak of. Large as a building and moving with incredible speed on steel tracks. And giant metal birds that flew through the air without flapping their wings. By Ruggar's beard. Ruggar's? It's all true. I knew it. Deep in my bones, I just knew it. You brought me more joy than you realize, lass. Can we open the door? Massive doors stand before the party. Their seal is unbreakable. Your party will gain No passage through them without the proper key. Ah, there's no weapon we possess that'll break down those doors. It'll take far too long and require more delicate tools to successfully pick. The only way through to the Grand Library is with a key. Of course it is. Of course it is. So we have to go through these guys. Those look like more constructs. So we'll deal with them in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. See you then.